Hello, and welcome to this lesson on understanding functions. By the time you finish this video, you will be able to: first, identify the input and output of a function and understand how a rule transforms the input into an output. Second, evaluate functions by substituting given values into a function such as f of x. Third, expand and simplify expressions when finding values of functions such as f of x plus a. Let's get started. Think of a function like a machine, not a noisy metal machine, but a quiet mathematical one. You give it something, it works on it, and then it gives you something back. That something you give is called the input, and what comes out at the end is called the output. Now let's follow the journey step by step. We start with the input. In this example, the input is 8. This value enters the function machine. The first thing the machine does is multiply the input by 3. So we take 8 and multiply it by 3. 8 multiplied by 3 equals 24. Next, the machine applies another operation. It adds 5 to the result. So now we take 24 and add 5. 24 plus 5 equals 29. And that gives us our final output. So when the input is 8, the output is 29. Now let's look at this more generally. Instead of using a number like 8, we can use a variable. Here we use x to represent any input. This means x can be any value. We follow the same process. First, multiply x by 3. That gives us 3x. Then we add 5. So 3x becomes 3x plus 5. And that expression, 3x plus 5, represents the output. So instead of calculating for just one number, we now have a rule that works for all values of x. This rule is what we call a function, and we write it as f of x equals 3x plus 5. The notation f of x might look a bit unusual at first, but it simply means the output of the function when the input is x. So f of x is just another way of saying the result after applying the rule. Now here's something important to notice. No matter what value we choose for x, the process stays exactly the same. Multiply by 3, then add 5. The steps never change, only the input changes, and so the output changes with it. You can think of it like a recipe. If the recipe says multiply by 3 and add 5, you must follow it exactly. If you change the steps, you change the function. Now, let's dive into some exam-style practice question. You can pause the video and try yourself. Now let's move on to our first practice question. We are given a function defined as f of x equals 2x squared minus 5x plus 4, and we are asked to find the value of f of 6. This question is worth 2 marks. So what does this mean? It means we substitute x equals 6 into the function. Everywhere we see x, we replace it with 6. So we write f of 6 equals 2 multiplied by 6 squared minus 5 multiplied by 6 plus 4. Now we go step by step, carefully following the order of operations. First, deal with the square. 6 squared means 6 multiplied by 6, which equals 36. So now we have f of 6 equals 2 multiplied by 36 minus 5 multiplied by 6 plus 4. Next, we carry out the multiplications. 2 multiplied by 36 equals 72. 5 multiplied by 6 equals 30. So the expression becomes f of 6 equals 72 minus 30 plus 4. Now we simplify from left to right. 72 minus 30 equals 42. Then 42 plus 4 equals 46. So the final answer is f of 6 equals 46. For the marks, 1 mark is for correct substitution. 1 mark is for the correct final answer. The key idea to remember: substitute carefully, follow the order of operations, and simplify step by step. Now let's move on to the next question. We are given the same function, f of x equals 2x squared minus 5x plus 4, but this time we are asked to find f of x plus 2. This question is worth 4 marks, so we need to show our working clearly and carefully. Now this is slightly different from the previous question. Before, we substituted a number into the function, but now we are substituting an expression, x plus 2. So wherever we see x, we replace it with open bracket x plus 2 close bracket. Let's write that out step by step. F of x plus 2 equals 2, multiplied by open bracket x plus 2 close bracket squared, minus 5 multiplied by open bracket x plus 2 close bracket plus 4. Now take a moment to notice something important. We must keep the brackets. They are not optional. They protect the expression x plus 2 when we square it and when we multiply it. If we remove the brackets too early, we will make mistakes. So now we move to the next step. We expand the squared bracket. Open bracket x plus 2 close bracket squared means open bracket x plus 2 close bracket multiplied by itself. When we expand, we get x squared plus 4x plus 4. So now we substitute that back into the function. F of x plus 2 equals 2 multiplied by open bracket x squared plus 4x plus 4 close bracket minus 5 multiplied by open bracket x plus 2 close bracket plus 4. Now we expand each part carefully. First, multiply everything inside the first bracket by 2. 2 multiplied by x squared gives 2x squared. 2 multiplied by 4x gives 8x. 2 multiplied by 4 gives 8. So the first part becomes 2x squared plus 8x plus 8. Next, we expand the second bracket. We have minus 5 multiplied by open bracket x plus 2 close bracket. So we multiply negative 5 by each term inside the bracket. Negative 5 multiplied by x gives negative 5x. Negative 5 multiplied by 2 gives negative 10. So now we have 2x squared plus 8x plus 8 minus 5x minus 10 plus 4. Now we simplify by collecting like terms. This is where everything comes together. First, look at the x terms. 8x minus 5x equals 3x. Next, look at the constants. 8 minus 10 plus 4. 8 minus 10 equals negative 2. Negative 2 plus 4 equals 2. So now we write the final expression. F of x plus 2 equals 2x squared plus 3x plus 2. That is our final answer. The key idea here is this. When substituting an expression into a function, always use brackets. Expand carefully step by step and only simplify at the end. Every term must be handled properly, like unfolding a neatly packed box, one layer at a time, nothing skipped. Now let's move on to the final question. We are told that the height of a ball is modeled by the function h of x equals x squared plus 2x plus 3, where x represents time in seconds. And we are asked to find h of x plus 1. This question is worth 4 marks. So just like the previous question, we are not substituting a number. We are substituting an expression, x plus 1. This means everywhere we see x, we replace it with open bracket x plus 1 close bracket. Let's write that carefully. H of x plus 1 equals open bracket x plus 1 close bracket squared plus 2 multiplied by open bracket x plus 1 close bracket plus 3. Now we expand step by step. Start with the squared bracket. Open bracket x plus 1 close bracket squared means open bracket x plus 1 close bracket multiplied by itself. When we expand, we get x squared plus 2x plus 1. Now substitute that back into the function. So we have h of x plus 1 equals x squared plus 2x plus 1 plus 2 multiplied by open bracket x plus 1 close bracket plus 3. Next, expand the second bracket. 2 multiplied by x gives 2x. 2 multiplied by 1 gives 2. So now we write everything together. X squared plus 2x plus 1 plus 2x plus 2 plus 3. Now we simplify by collecting like terms. First, look at the x terms. 2x plus 2x equals 4x. Next, look at the constants. 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals 6. So now we write the final expression. H of x plus 1 equals x squared plus 4x plus 6. And that is our final answer. The key idea here is consistency. Even though the function looks different, the process is exactly the same. Substitute carefully, keep the brackets, expand step by step, and simplify at the end.